Introduction to Literature. Hello everyone, my name is Sanianti. In this video, I will explain about a Japanese folktale, Issumboshi, taken from 10th grade high school English textbook. Okay, let me tell you about the background first. Issumboshi is a famous Japanese folk tale about a tiny boy who is brave and determined. Even though he is small, he goes on a big journey to prove that courage and cleverness can help overcome any challenge. This story teaches about important lesson about never giving up and believing in ourselves. So, move to the learning objective. In this story, you will analyze themes, characters' development, and identify structures of the story. 2. Critical thinking and reflection. You will be interpreting the story's moral lessons and reflecting on how narrative conveys these lessons. And the last is to improve your reading and writing skills. Okay, now let's start from the story of Issumboshi. Once upon a time, there was an old couple who didn't have a child. They lived in a small house near the village forest. Please give us a child, they asked God every day. One day, from the household Shinto altar, they heard a cute cry. Wah! Wah! They looked and saw a crying baby who looked just like a little finger. This child must be a gift from God. Thanks to God, we will call this child Issumboshi, they said. They raised Issumboshi with much care, but Issumboshi never grew bigger. Hey Issumboshi, do you want to be eaten by a frog? Issumboshi was always being bullied by the children of the village and often went home feeling unhappy. Grandmother would make some big rice balls and encourage him, eat a lot and grow up quickly, Grandmother said. One day Issumboshi said, I will go to the capital to study and become a respectable person. Then I will come back. Grandfather and grandmother were worried about him, but Issumboshi's mind would not be changed, and once they began to prepare for his trip. Issumboshi shaded a needle sword in a straw case, put on a cap for a sage hat, and started with chopstick staff in high spirits. I'm going now, Issumboshi said. Is he safe with such a small body? Grandfather and grandmother asked as they saw him off. Issumboshi went on the trip with a big wish in a small body. At last, Issumboshi reached the capital city and anchored under the bridge. Then he climbed up to the railing and viewed the town. There is a fine palace over there. I shall ask them at once. At long last, Issumboshi arrived at the palace. Excuse me, but I want to meet the feudal lord. The lord came to the door. What? Who's there? Here I am, at your feet. Oh, how small! Why do you want to meet me? Please let me be your retainer. I wonder if your very small body can do anything. I'll stay in your pocket and guard you from all harm. When Issumboshi said so, a bee came buzzing by. Yeah! Issumboshi yelled, stabbing the bee. Bravo! I implore you, it would be a good change if you became the prince's man. Oh, what a cute fellow he is, said the princess, putting Issumboshi on her palm. I will defend you upon my life, said Issumboshi. The princess liked Issumboshi and she taught him reading, writing, and various studies. Further, Issumboshi practiced fencing very hard in order to be strong. One day, the princess went out to worship at the Kiyomizu temple. Suddenly, there was a strong wind and some demons appeared. The leader of the demons tried to grab the princess. "Help me!" she screamed. Issumboshi tried to help her, but the demon caught him and threw him into his mouth. Issumboshi, who was swallowed, chapped and chapped the demon's stomach. The demons rolled over and spat out Issumboshi. Spat out. Issumboshi jumped at the demon and stabbed his eyes. The remaining demons were frightened. They ran away in a great haste, but one demon who was left behind trembled while holding the magic hammer. "Do you want me to stab your eyes too?" Issumboshi asked. "Please don't. This is the magic hammer that will grant you a wish. I give it to you, so please spare me." And saying this, he ran off in a hurry. "Thank you, Issumboshi. You saved my life," the princess said. "Princess, please wave this magic hammer and make a wish that I may become big," said Issumboshi. The princess waved it and asked, "May Issumboshi become big?" And then, strangely, before her eyes, Issumboshi began to grow. He grew into a nice young man. They went back to the palace and the princess asked the king to let her marry Issumboshi. The princess and Issumboshi then got married, and they invited grandfather and grandmother to live with them in the palace. They lived happily ever after. After hearing the story of Issumboshi, what activities will we do? So, you will answer some questions, fill in the blank, multiple choices, true or false, and essay. First, fill in the blanks. You will fill in the blanks with the correct words from the story. Use clues from the sentences to help you find the answers. Second is to answer true or false with justification. You have to read each statement carefully. Write true if the statement is correct based on the story, and write false if the statement is incorrect, and provide a short explanation to justify your answer. Third, you will answer multiple choices with 10 numbers. You have to read each question carefully. Choose the correct answer from the choices A, B, C, D from each question. And the last is essay. Read the question carefully. Write a clear and thoughtful answer in 3 to 5 sentences. Support your answer with examples or details from the story, and write your answer neatly and make sure they are related to the story. And here are the answer key to help you to answer the questions. Okay, thank you for watching. So, what do you think about the moral message that is being conveyed in Issumboshi's story? What do you think about the story? The answer key provided doesn't contain all the complete answer, so try to find your own version of the answers. Good luck and see you again.